Can you hear me? Hello? Am I being heard? I don't know if it works now. Okay, so first I want to start off by saying I'm sorry to everybody that was watching. So for some reason, after I entered that door, the game froze. I don't know what happened. It just froze. Um, I couldn't move. I couldn't save. I couldn't do anything. I just froze. So, so I'm just gonna continue off from the Galamon fight, and also I'm doing this on my PS5, so it's not as simple as I can just quit the game right there and then I had to restart the entire game. So that's why the stream had to go down. Um, Also, I thought that my mic was on the entire time, and it was not. So terrible on my part. I should have checked and made sure that, yeah. Again, just gonna mention this is just a casual run, no death skip, no nothing. Just trying to play the game and beat it. We're gonna continue from here, and yeah, let's see if we can get back to where we were. I will be unmuting and muting my mic here and there. I feel like it's a little loud and overlaps the game, so yeah. We just got the sword fairy familiar. Sorry, the sword familiar. So I'm gonna use that for now. We're gonna go ahead and try to beat Galamoth again. Hopefully, I get the same luck that I did before. Thank you to the people who came back to watch. I was actually having a lot of fun. I was talking a lot about a lot of things, but for some reason, like I said, my mic was off. So here we go. We're gonna try Galamoth again. Let's get the same luck. And that was actually better than before. He was running a bit too much. Yeah, it's not that bad. Just gonna say a sword. It's the other way. That actually went way better than before. So we came up here and we defeated Gatamon. You don't really need to defeat him if you don't want to. Once you get the the mist form, but spirit of the mist in order to stay in mist form. The basic idea is when you come up here, you defeat Galamoth to get the bat. In the casual playthrough, you will use it to basically use the sonar in order to get through this certain area they start. But if you get the mist form, you can just feel your way through and you get through Matala. So I'm going to avoid going through that door again. So hopefully I don't get locked there again. I'm going to collect all the items here again and backtrack through the Colosseum. I think I get the gravity boots. We'll continue from there to the cavern. That's pretty new to me though. I've never seen that happen before. Okay, so I'm just gonna make a quick save here. Hopefully, maybe that negates it. I'm not sure. Hopefully, I don't get frozen there again. Is there a way to close this game? You know, honestly, I don't want to restart my stream all over again. So I'm just gonna avoid the door. thought it was the. There's another area. Yeah. I don't know what that is. I only recently found out about that hole. Did not know it contained a familiar though. Oops. Hey, should I have taken it? I can't remember if Double Gang 40 is effective on the watch. We made it to the underground cavern, so now we are going to fight a succubus in order to get the first crucial item to basically get in the actual real ending figure. Not trying to 100% the map. Well, it's not really 100%. It's more like 206%. But I'm not really trying to do that. I'm just trying to grab every key item. You know, maybe this helps somebody find something they couldn't find before, or get through a certain area that easier. Maybe it helps in the start, you know. This game is awesome. Doing this bug has always been my favorite out of all Metroidvania. Of course, besides the one that started it all, Metroid. Save points. I put it in Japanese because I like the voices.
Haha! その声はアルカード。そこにいるのね。母上、今助けに行きます。ダメよ、アルカード。来ちゃダメ。でも、母上。いいのです。私の命で皆に幸せが訪れるなら、私は喜んで死を迎えましょう。ダメだ、そんなこと。ごめんなさい、アルカード。あなたにばかり辛い思いを。でも、私からの最後の言葉を心に留めて生き続けて。母上。人を憎しみなさい。そして殺しなさい。生き続けて罪を重ねるよりも死んだ方が人間には良いのです。さあ、そこの人から殺しなさい。違う。どうしたのです、アルカード。そんなことは言っていないはずだ。何を言っているの。殺して皆を幸せにするのよ。断じて母じゃない。貴様、何者だ。私の呪縛を破るなんて気に入ったわ。許さん。貴様には死すら生ぬるい。ゆっくりと虜にしてあげる。いらっしゃい、坊や。
She's not that hard. She kind of reminds me of the other enemy we fought at the beginning. That crow thingy. Forgot what his name is. I think it starts with an F. I mean with an M.
この血の匂い。なぜ夜の一族の血の匂いが。まさか。この強さ、そして美しさ。ああ、間違いないわ。あなたは伯爵様の。夢の世界での死は精神の死だ。抜け殻のまま永遠にさまようが。待って、お願い。
And we get the gold ring. Now we still have a couple things to do down here. See, I'm a little lost. I forgot that the double game is actually in reverse cast. Save points. Should I even go there? Yeah, no. I need to get the credit, but you know. hot roast. I like to do this. I like to get behind it. That's it. The sword took care of it. Oh, this cloak is great. I like the translucent look. His walk animation and also the way he creaks his body. This is awesome. It looks like he's a robot sometimes. That's supposed to be running, ladies and gentlemen. Press this button. That will happen. But once you press that button, that's like the only place that will happen. That's barrel skeleton coming up. We need to get down here first, and then we're gonna meet the ferryman. Birds and shades. Big bag of money somewhere here. Is it this one? So we get to the mermaid section, but the funny thing is, that still doesn't stop you from getting hurt by the water. You would think a mermaid statue will let you, a vampire, not be affected by water, which is what you think would be the item for it, but no, it's something else. I'm correct, I think it's like a snorkel or something. It looks like a snorkel. So you have to make sure that you come and see him and do this whole back and forth thing. I think you just have to like sit on him and get his dialogue, but the reason why you need that is because then that makes him appear somewhere else, which will take you to the true item that makes you vulnerable to the water. gonna go and do that, so that way. Ooh, nice, we got a nice nail. Is that stronger than what I got? On the same part, maybe. Okay. My luck stack is 20. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Okay. That barrel skeleton is what we need. So he wasn't there before. I'll do it now so I can get it out the way. I'm gonna take away the sword familiar for the moment. Because he can kill the skeleton. We don't want that. We need that. That's what you need up there. Let's go down there. We're not gonna go down there yet. We're gonna go get the to be invulnerable to the water. Go all the way down. You'll notice it's different. Here he is. This one's a little cramped, so I suggest you stay in the front. Crouch down. Couple things you can get up there, like the onyx ring up there. Once you get the item, you can traverse this walking around so you can get it at your leisure. See here, opens the passage. It's a holy symbol, but it looks like a snorkel for some reason. So now we're not damaged by water. Let him go because there's a couple items you want to get underwater. I think Alucard needs a barrier suit in order for him to be able to walk. Oh, I'm sorry, a gravity suit for him to walk easily on water. That's a duster as well, a knuckle duster. But we have one and we don't really need it because we're not. Okay, now that we've done all of that, now we're gonna go into the second part of the cavern. There's Tonfa. Tonfa's, I think that's what they call him. Tonfa's down there. The other hole. Oh, there's a max HP somewhere here. It's down here. Jesus. That was a headshot. Yep, and then try to go. We're gonna step all the way down. Save points. I think we have a boss. Oh, wow. That's a detriment to me. Simple, easy. That was Cerberus, by the way. So, when you first enter that room, if it doesn't stand out, there's a switch up there. And there's a way to hit it. And you need a certain familiar, which I only have this one of.
全国の女子高生の皆さん、あら、あんたがご主人？へえ、私の方が美形ね。それじゃ行くわよ。
Go here, you know this is it.
こんなところにスイッチがあるわね。それじゃ今週の目玉、ポチッとな。
And then he's outlived his usefulness, so we send him away. Freaking ass. Yep. That's how long it took. And I think there's a power of Sire as well here. I don't want to fight that thing again, so I'm just gonna get that. Hopefully we get to an upgrade of the sword. You know what? I'm gonna enter a room anyways. It's gonna be there again. If you weren't able to find the first card that I found in the Coliseum, then here's the other one. The actual demon card of the game. So yeah. There's a bat. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it after the bat. It's teleporting. Combat knife, definitely none of those. The karma coin is alright, but the combat knife is especially my favorite right now. Is this the actual way? No, that's not. Still. I'm gonna go and pick up the item. So I'm gonna show both ways on how to get through the area that I was talking about before, when I was getting the echo of the bat, and also to prove that the fight with Galamoth is completely optional. So here is an area full of spikes. Now if you turn into the bat, you can sonar and you can see where you're going. But if you just use this, you can just feel your way around it. It's dark, but if you just feel your way around, eventually you fit. See? And there it is. Done. So you don't really need the echo of the bat to do that. Just get past it. Simply by using this one, feeling your way around. It's a weird skeleton, but for some reason it's not back and forth. That makes sense. So we picked up the spike breaker. We need the spike breaker to break spikes in order to get the second item that is crucial to the real ending, the spike breaker. I know that there's ways that people have gotten around that stuff, but we're not going to do that. Just going to go about it the normal way. So now we just got to get out. And I could use the library card that I found in order to she gives me better defense. See, it breaks spikes, but I can use the library card to get out of here. Go to where I need to go to get the final part that I need. But I actually want to fight the bosses here because it's actually one of my favorites. Not in turn as in this game, but in general, the idea of this boss is pretty cool. This guy could give you Firebrand, which is Fire Sword. I also play Castlevania Harmony of Despair, I think it's called. It's a Castlevania game. It's a multiplayer Castlevania game where we get put into like this giant section of a part of the map. And like two other friends could, or three, I think it's three, could we show up in a part of the map and we have to get to the boss and defeat him together. I think it's called Castlevania Harmony of Despair. But it's only on the PlayStation Plus thing, so the only way to play is to have PlayStation Plus and actually premium and stream the game. It's the only way that it's available anymore. But the online still works, except for there's just no matches. I create one, but nobody ever plays the game and nobody ever gets on this one. The walk armor, I think that the more of the map you open, the stronger it gets. And this is Legion. It like throws bodies at you. Did we get anything good here? Maybe a sword to hold it down for a little while. With one McGill. One McGill. I think this is better than what I had. I think. Oh, and I have Ice Burn too. Strong versus Holy. This is the place where we'll fight Galamoth in the first class. So basically, now that I've done this, now I'm going to use the other card. Let's send it back. I do this because I want to clean up a couple little things before I get the last item and just have to reverse cast. So we're just gonna go pick up a couple little things that I want to pick up, and also so you can see where they are in case you want to get them for your playthrough. Go back to the horse teleporter right here. Moving on to the beginning of the game. Everything that was up there. That was there. Now I'm trying to remember, there's a secret here at the beginning. Can't remember it. Go in as a bat and then come out as a wolf. This opens? Yeah, see? Okay. Here you find life apple and the jewel sword. Shield back on. Transforms enemies into jewels. It's not that strong, but yeah. At least you want to farm money. There's this little area here as well. I don't think you find anything interesting here. But there is getting a lot of criticals. That was nice. Here we find a save point. And this. Oh. I don't wing smash. I don't know how to do that. Well, I do know how to do it, but it's just annoying. It's the same thing as the Tetra Spirit. I've never been good at the whole full circle and holding 3 seconds. I get 6, I'm not sure. One of my favorite characters from SNK has been Terry and his rising tackle. And the way that goes is you have to hold down for like 3 or 4 seconds and then do a half circle up. And yeah, let's just say I never got it down 100%. But we came all the way back here because we want, right here, this power of the wolf. I'll demonstrate that in a moment, but that does take a lot of MP, a lot. So basically he charges, and then he could just obliterate enemies. Yeah. Takes a lot of MP, but still pretty cool. But then there is an area here. Oh wait, this is safe. If you ever want to just change your sub weapon and find your particular sub weapon, there's a place here that once you get the bat or the mist, well, you need the bat to get the mist, but to get the bat, you are able to pick and choose. Here. You go up, and here you go. Stuff. So you can pick up any of those. And you got another skill. This is the skill of the wolf. Oh, basically, it's also another button combination, and it makes you do like a lunge attack, but also keeps the momentum, so you don't have to like run and catch up your speed in order to actually hurt enemies. Here.
また会ったわね、アルカード。
マリアとか言ったか。
相変わらず不愛想ね。それにしても変だと思わない？以前と建物の構造が違っているのよ。
ドラキュラ城は混沌の産物だ。その姿は一つではない。
前の知識は役に立たないわけか。考えてもしょうがないわね。ありがとう。それじゃ。
So I would have soft locked. Well, I would have crashed again the game if I would have went through the door when I started my stream again. So apparently, if you go about it the way that I did and start the game how I did, you would get soft lock every single time that you try to go through that door, because of the fact that you have to go through the opposite side to activate that cutscene. I think it's because I haven't defeated the Griffith yet. Okay. Have that. We got the back part as well. It's -3. Should wait till that's open. There's a teleport right there. Okay, now we gotta go to the lion head teleporter. The hell is that? I've never seen that animation before.
すごい腕前。私の出番なんてないみたいね。
何の用だ。そんなことを言いに来たわけではあるまい。
まあね。リヒター・ベルモンド。知ってるわよね。
ベルモンド家のものか。
彼が1年前から行方不明なの。きっとここに来てると思うわ。見かけたら私に知らせてほしいの。
いいだろう。
ありがとう。ハンが優しいのね。それじゃ、よろしく。
Yeah, so if I would have defeated Griffith here before I went through that door, I would have not needed to have that other conversation with her. And I wouldn't have gotten soft locked the first time. Basically useless armor. So this is the area that I was talking about. Spike breaker, getting this to go through as well. And so you go through all of this, and Jewel of Open to the door. So Miss Spike breaker and Jewel of Open.
どう？リヒターは見つかった？
探してる男かどうかは知らんが、ベルモンドのものなら見かけた。
本当？やっぱりここに来てたのね。
だが、奴は敵として現れた。しかもこの城の城主として。
そんなはずないわ。でも、もしそれが本当なら、きっと訳があるはずよ。ごめんなさい。私、行かなきゃ。
And that's the final end. I won't even waste my time trying to do anything else here. I'm just gonna go straight to what my objective is and that's it. We do need to go back there again, come back here to this area, but we're gonna go to the goat, which is gonna lead us to the the clock, the giant clock where we want to be at. So now that we're here, um, we're going to equip the rings. So we're going to equip the silver ring and equip the gold ring, and this will activate the clock. So now that that's open, we are going to have a boss fight with the one person you would never think you will have to fight. Yes, Maria. Now the weird thing about this is she's gonna give you an item, and that item is the final item that you'll need for basically once you get it and you use it, you're locked into the good end. The problem is Maria finds that Richter's here, she has the item, and she doesn't save him. And instead we have to fight her,
アルカード、
その声は
which makes no sense.
マリアか。
ごめんなさい。やっぱりあなたの言った通りだった。
やはりベルモンドだったか。
私には彼の意志だとは思えない。でも私の力では彼を、リヒターを止めることはできない。
だが止めねばならん。
分かってる。だから悪いけどあなたの力試させてもらうわ。さすがね。これならきっと。お願い、リヒターを助けてあげて。
その保証はできん。だが必ず奴を止めてみせる。
それも仕方ないことね。そうだ、これを持って行って。
これは
身につけていれば邪悪な幻を見破ることができるはずよ。
そうか。では奴が死なずに済むよう祈っているがいい。
Now again, it may seem like, oh yeah, he's strong. You're stronger than her, so yeah, she's sending you. But wait until you see how we save Richter. I mean, it's the easiest thing ever. Okay. Oh, you closed right on time, bastard. Okay. So let me switch my equipment back. Put back the mystic pendant and the moonstone. Okay. Come on, open up for me. I want to travel far. Oh, finally. go back to the line. Useful.
待ちかねたぞ。答えろ。なぜベルモンドがドラキュラ復活を企む？伯爵は100年に一度しか蘇らん。そして俺の役目は終わった。だが俺の血が戦いを求めている。奴さえ復活すれば戦いは永遠に続くのだ。
Okay, so she gave you the holy glasses. You put them on, then you see that orb right up there. That's all you gotta do is destroy that orb. Doesn't take long. That's it. So why couldn't Maria do that?
Kusa、なんてことだ。
ありがとう、アルカード。リヒターを助けてくれて。
アルカード、まさか我が祖先ラルフと共にドラキュラを倒した？そんなことはどうでもいい。お前を操っていた者はあの城にいるのか？ああ、そのはずだ。マリア、リヒターを連れて城を出ろ。あとは俺がやる。
ええ、わかったわ。
So, if you got the holy glasses and you save Richter, you're guaranteed to go to the Upside Down Castle and the good end. So now we're in the Bird Castle. I will say it gets a little bit more difficult here, but it's not that bad. if you want to get the 206%, you can go through the entire whole map again. You can go to every area where you found a boss, fight another boss. There's going to be a different boss there. But what you actually have to do is there's only, I think if I'm correct, I think there's only like five bosses that you have to actually defeat that contain the parts of Vlad, and those are the items that you need to basically open the clock again, and then go for the final battle. So the same way we got the rings to open the big clock in the middle, we're gonna fight bosses to get the parts of Vlad. Again, I'm not sure if it's only 5, but somewhere around there. You also start getting your stolen items, the items that Death took away from you in this part of the castle. Library card. If you use a library card in the inverted castle, it will send you to the library in the normal castle, not in the inverted one. So we're gonna go for our first boss here. I think they are gonna contain a piece of Vlad. And that's it. So there was a part of Vlad there. Now we're gonna go and fight Medusa. She will also have a part as well. I will fight the other bosses just because I like to. They're pretty good. Forgot what the name of it is. I think it is Beelzebub, but he's like a giant zombie, strung up. It's like one of my top favorite bosses in this game. Not for difficulty or for anything, insanely good. It's just mainly the aesthetic of it. It's pretty dope. It's big as hell. Holy water for the OP as always. Heart of Vlad. Okay. We're not gonna go this way. We're gonna go back. Skip past these things, they're annoying. Teleporter takes me anywhere though. Yeah, no. But it's good to open it up. everything that you open before you can open on this side as well. It's basically the same castle, it's just inverted, different enemies. $42 damage. What the hell? I think he's one of the enemies that drops a good item. I think it's a weapon or something. Again, I'm not gonna bother so much. Oh, there's that hole. Right. Stop watching. Beautiful. It's only after. Wonderful. This heavy. Does not want to let me out. So I think we find one of the items. Yep, the dragon helmet. This is one of the items that Alucard had at the beginning of the game. Gives us some good attack. Raises our strength. Lowers our intelligence. But who needs intelligence? Take that instead. Couple little items that you can pick up around there. I'm just gonna find the armor there and the stuff that he came with at the start. Get my health back. So here we're gonna fight another boss that also again has another part of Vlad. Let's open this teleporter. Yep, it was gonna get annoying fast. That enemy gives you the best sword in the game. Which is the Christogram, I think. Basically going through this area just to open it. It's pretty cool when you get for that. We got a drop from it. Very helpful. trying to remember if there's anything useful. Should I just go? Yeah, go ahead. I have no idea what the hell that is. I think it's just a jump style maybe. Oh, that's right. It strengthens the power of the cross. Oh no! They just dropped something, you bastard! Oh, okay, it wasn't it. I got excited. I thought I got a drop. Okay. That's it. So it's another part of black. That's 3 so far. We have to go to Orlock's quarters. There we find the section here. So then we're going to have to go through the room for the one. These guys give some good XP. but they also could take out a lot of health with that beam. After those take a lot of damage too. Oops. Right into it. What? That doesn't stop that. Oh boy. These fucking guys. Did I just heal him? I'm healing him, ain't I? Yeah, that's not taking damage. I think is there holy armors? also healing him. What in the world? Yeah, that's better. Dude. No. Trying to open the goat teleport now. Nice. No. Alucard mail. Let's go. So it's not the fake one, because there is a fake one that's called Alucard with a T instead of a D at the end. The mail. Oh yeah, really, because the enemy becomes a regular stone dude. The boss becomes a regular stone enemy. Part of the motion. Lorga and Gaibon also get the same treatment later. Ah, what the? Oh, come right to his hands. Sit. That's the river Glad. think there's just one more piece to go, which we're gonna head to the catacombs for. I was gonna show all the bosses, but yeah, I think I'm not gonna do that because it's pretty late. I have work tomorrow. Adult stuff. Some of the stories gross me out. They call it a flying zombie. I don't think that's flying, but heart refresh. Excellent. I am going to show the boss art. For everybody who's played the Castlevania on the NES. It's the third one. This is Grant, Trevor, and Cypher. Oh, my double jump didn't trigger there. Are you serious? You guarded against that? Jesus Christ. Sorry, I had to sneeze. So now we're able to add a turn to the final part. Doppelganger 40. Well, clock does work on him, but I'll go to the real place. Fight death.
ここまで来てしまいましたか。もう一度だけ申す。父君のため手を引かれよ。
最初からその気はない。
やむを得ませぬな。我が主のためその魂いただく。さすがにお強い。だが負けるわけにはいかぬ。
That's the Eye of Black. Now, if I'm correct, I think that's the last piece that you need for that. I'm gonna go a little bit more further in because I want to try to find the Avatar sword. I think it's in here. Yeah, it brings me up to 91 in attack. I think it's good against almost everything. Open this right here just so we can have it open for Galamoth. I think the necklace of J is something. Thought it would be a necklace of gems. That is. Magic 2. Use the That's what I'm talking about. It's gonna show up Galamoth. He's not a hard fight per se, but it's just it takes forever. He has a lot of health, so it just takes forever. Boy. Oh, I think I got him in the glitch. Well, not a glitch, but just stunned. Now we just gotta stay here and keep hitting him. This is where I wish I had a turbo button. That's it. And he's finished. I mean, honestly, it's because we got him in that in that state in that glitch state, but he has way more attacks. He starts shooting balls. He kicks you. He does way more things. Just to be honest with you, we got lucky, and we also got the gas cloud. So really sick. At this point, if you beat Galamont, then you are 100% ready for Dracula. So. The only thing we're missing is the Alucard shield. I'll be honest with you, for the life of me, I can't remember where. Okay. I think I've done almost every single boss. I think we have one more to beat. keep trying to remember where the shield is, but that's not a quick. So let's just go kill the final boss. I mean the final boss that we need to beat that boss. All these opening stuff. The monster sounds too human for how ugly it is. Alright. Save the fun one. Still about to sleep again. So this is Beelzebub. Maybe when I try to take out his head, the rest of his body parts just fall off. And the more you break off body parts from him, the more flies come. And they eventually start surrounding him completely, which is the absolute worst. Oh no 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 no! Trying to cheese it. I had to cheese it. It's getting beat up right there by those flies. But see, the more body parts you cut off, the more those flies come in, the more they swarm at you, and it just gets more difficult. But that was the final boss. Not the final boss, but the last boss that we needed to defeat in general. That boss is done. We could find the crazy boss. You biting it? There you go. With all the parts of Glenn, it's finally over. Switch. Gotta go through here. That's right. So we ended up in level 46.
ベルモンドを操っていたのは貴様だな。なぜベルモンドを上司として祭り上げた？ベルモンドの力は他を圧倒する。同じ性質の力ならまず倒すことはできまい。だがそれもここまでのようだな。自分の肉体を捨てた者にこの世での居場所などない。貴様の好きな暗黒へ旅立つがいい。
That is Shaft. Here we go.
父上。
ほう、誰かと思えば久しいな、我が息子よ。
できるなら会いたくはなかった。こうなった以上ここから先に行かせるわけにはいかない。
相も変わらず人間どもの味方をしておるのか。よもや奴らがお前の母親にしたことを忘れたわけではあるまいな。
忘れられるものか。だが母は人間への復讐を望んではいなかった。
まだそんな世まいごとを言うか。まあよい、今度こそ下賤な血を消し去り我が眷属に加えてやろうぞ。
母の名にかけてドラキュラ、再びあなたを倒す。
これが私の真の姿。
I really wish they would remake this game. Not change anything, just update the sprites. And add the content that they cut off for the Dreamcast version. I mean, for the Saturn version. Kind of failed this. I failed the game. I mean, not this boss fight, but I kind of failed. I didn't get the auto card cloak. I didn't get the auto card shield.
.なぜだ。なぜ私はこうも破れる。
力とは守るものがあってこそ限界を超えることができる。愛するものを失い愛することをやめたとき、あなたはすでに負けていた。
そうか。 皮肉なものだ。力を求めるがゆえに失ったものが私の敗因であるとはな。アルカードよ、教えてくれ。リサは最後に何と言ったのだ。
人間を恨んではいけない。もし人間が許されない存在であるなら、自ら滅びの道を歩む。その世界の住人にあらざる者は手を下すべきではないと。そして父上、あなたを永遠に愛していると。
リサ、私は間違っていたのか。
Enjoy the credits, people. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming back after the last hiccup on the stream. Thank you for supporting your boy. Once again, enjoy the ending. I'll see you guys in the next one.
無事だったようだな。
アルカード、よかった。あなたも無事だったのね。
すまない。俺のせいでまた実の父を。気にするな。自分の宿命ゆえに奴を倒さねばならなかっただけだ。そう言ってくれると助かる。だがよく覚えておいてくれ。この世界に破滅をもたらすことができるのは奴じゃない。人間自分自身だということを。分かった。肝に銘じておこう。
アルカード、これからどうするの？
俺の体に流れる呪われた血はこの世界には不要だ。人目につかぬ方がよかろう。
そう。
ではさらばだ。もう二度と会うこともあるまい。
アルカード。
いいのかマリア、追わなくても。
いいの。今の私では彼の心の傷を癒してあげることはできない。それにまた会える気がする。その時にはきっと。
そうか。
さあ行きましょう。みんなが待ってるわ。
ああ。
Once again, everybody, thank you again, and good night or good morning from wherever you're watching. Peace.